Hello, Scorpio, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is your October Horoscope from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. I have some really lovely cards here for you, and we're almost in your birthday season at the end of October, so happy birthday, Scorpios. We have a new moon in Libra on September 28th, right before October. So we're coming into that new moon energy, new beginnings, thinking about what it is that we want coming off of the full harvest moon. So I want you to set your intention, Scorpio, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. My focus, however, for the month of October will be the full moon in Aries on October 13th. And then we will have another new moon in Scorpio. This will be your new moon, and that will come in on October 27th. So the great thing, about the full moon in Aries on October 13th, and it's a Sunday, not a Friday. The veil is thinning. We're coming into Halloween and Samhain season. So this is just my favorite time. It's Scorpio season. And that's part of the reason why I want to focus on this full moon. What I found interesting is all of the signs are in their home house, their home energy. And we're dealing with the energy of ourselves and our inner selves, I should say, and the opposite of our shadow side. So for Scorpios, Scorpio rules the 8th house, and that is about sex and pleasure and death, birth, rebirth, transformation. And the opposite is the 2nd house, which is money and possessions and material things. So that would be the shadow side. And so what I'm feeling for the Scorpios, you're going to have this back and forth between sexual pleasures, pleasuring of the self, the relationships, because remember, most of the month we're in Libra season. And so Libra is about love and relationships and beauty, harmony, balance. I feel that the Scorpios have to come into balance with their sexuality and with allowing themselves to have pleasure. And then we are dealing with the opposite of that, which is the 2nd house ruled by Taurus. And that would be your material possessions, your money, possibly lack mentality. And I think I see that in the cards here. So that will be where the Scorpio sun signs, rising signs, and moons lie. Now let's get to your cards. I pulled a crystal card, an animal totem card, and 3 cards from the, I think, Wisdom of the Hidden Realm from Colette Baron Reed to switch it up a little bit. And the crystal card that's coming up is Emerald. And this immediately said to me, this is a heart chakra, emotional based stone. This is about that heart chakra right in the center of your chest. So I'm feeling that with everything that's been going on with Scorpios, there is a lot of emotional healing, a lot of heart healing that is needed. And Libra is just the sign to allow yourself to dive down deep. That 8th house is about things in the underworld, things that are lying underneath the surface. So you're going to have to deal with some things. Let it come up. Try and get rid of it. This is also healing fears when I think about that 8th house. And the Scorpios, the new moon, I did pull cards for Scorpios, and Scorpios received the fear card. And this is about your fears and anxieties. You'll have to check out that video that I posted. And it's about thinking about what it is that you are fearing. If I'm looking at this full moon, is it a lack of something, not having something? And it's a good segue into these other cards. Your animal totem for this month, it's the turtle spirit, and it says slow and steady wins the race. Think about the Aesop's fable of the tortoise and the hare. So you're not rushing into anything. I think for this month, a lot of us are slowing down and we're really taking our time. Take the time to go through your fears. Take the time to figure out where the pains in your heart are, so that you can come out of this season into your birthday season fresh, new, and whole. Now, I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can read these cards. The first card that I drew, it's the word Lord, but it's in reverse position. And this immediately talked to me about miscommunications, poor communications. What are the words that you're saying to yourself about yourself? Any type of negative talk about yourself or about others, it's creating a vicious cycle. This is also misunderstandings. This is possible dishonesty from others or from yourself, and or not speaking truthfully about a situation or yourself or others. So you want to think about that. This is about the stories that you have been talking about over the past few weeks. It's carrying into October, and you need to turn this around and improve your communications. Speak only impeccably and beautifully with the Libra season about yourself and about others. Try and clear up some miscommunications that have possibly caused the heart chakra issues. So I want you to think about that, Scorpios. The next card is the Arrow Master, and it's about hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. However, it is also in the challenger position, the reverse position. So this is automatically saying to me, you're missing your mark. You're going after things just for the sake of going after them. Do you feel that you have a need to win something for the sake of winning? You want to take a look at things that you may be going after that are not necessarily in your best interest, and try to pull yourself into integrity so that you can hit the mark in the right direction for the right purpose. And then the detachment. So this is being reversed, is saying you're too attached to something. And that is why you may have this need, this incessant need to win in a certain situation or come out on top, and to prove that you are worthy, you are viable, you are beautiful, and you need to get good with yourselves. Because if a situation isn't meant for you and it goes away, or a person, you have to possibly look at that as a blessing, that maybe the universe is saving you from something worse down the road, or that the universe has something even better in plan for you. All right, so the next card, and this is a good one, this is the Altar Priestess, and this is about preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. Perfect season for Samhain, Halloween, the thinning of the veil, October. Yes, October. So this is saying you've got a lot going on in here emotionally, up here mentally. You need to slow it down, like the turtle spirit says, and you need to get into a place of meditation, ritual, prayer. This is about looking at everything in life, everything that you see in nature, in your home, within your friends, in your family, in your coworkers, the people that you see in the shopping centers, your grocery stores. See them as sacred. See them as special. See all situations as a sacred meditation, sacred lesson. That is what this altar priestess is about. So really slowing things down and gaining an impeccable new perspective of everything in your life during this month. And that's all I have for you. Scorpio, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. And I think that was enough. I really feel once you get through doing some of this inner work, things are going to start turning around, because you can't be good with the outer world if you're not good with the inner world. So take a look at some of those things. We're not going anywhere. So whatever's meant for you, it's going to show up when you're ready. Okay? If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe. Show me some love. Comment me. If you have questions for me, you can post them on any of my platforms, YouTube, my blog at expressionsoftheuniverse.com, Facebook, Instagram, and it just might be featured in an Ask Me Anything video in the future. Thank you, Scorpios. Happy October. Until November.